Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 20th to the 26th. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cult across spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Taurus. I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So, Taurus, this is a big week. You know why it's a big week? Well, last week was a huge week. And then, thinking about your spread, oh my goodness, that was amazing. Oh, my dog woke up too. I just saw my camera. So do you want to get down? This week, Taurus, we officially enter Sagittarius season. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to tell you about it in a second. I have to tell you what happens on Monday, though. If you saw my November forecast, you know this is an extraordinarily powerful week. We're kicking it off with two really great aspects. On Monday, we have the sun sexiling Pluto. Okay, so all I want you to do is just imagine all this sunlight shining down on you. Okay. You are in the spotlight. I absolutely love this day. This is really, it's a day where you may feel, really compelling, really, remember Venus is also in Libra too. So your charm factor is kicked up, a couple notches, but it's a day where you could just get a lot of attention. You could be getting a lot of things that you want. People could be noticing you. You could feel really empowered now too. Okay. Really confident, really empowered. Now on the 21st, Mars is sextiling Pluto. Oh my goodness. Bundle these 2 days together. I mean, this is a really strong aspect. And so one thing about Mars sextiling Pluto, Mars is a traditional ruler of Pluto and of Scorpio. I think she wants to get down. You want to get down? Come here. Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio, and Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. So you have this sextile with these two Scorpio, the planets ruling Scorpio. And so there's this intensity, but it's a nice intensity that you're going to feel on the 21st. And this is just like, ooh, you're going to feel charged up. Now, all this activity, remember, Pluto is in Capricorn. Okay. So Pluto's in Capricorn. Sorry about my dog. I know I'm probably going to get some comments like, oh no, Ruby's gone, but she wants to go eat now. But she still loves you. Now, all this intensity is going to be really good because it's in Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn. That's your 9th house. And I'm going to explain later why this is a great thing. But for now, Pluto and Capricorn in your 9th house, the 9th house is spirituality. It's your belief system. It's your philosophies. It's like when I say empowerment energy, like you could like standing up for, your beliefs and really going after the things that that you are, that's going to really just, make you feel empowered now as well. A lot of transformative energy here. This is also, the 9th house does also rule long distance trips. So you could be thinking about that around this time, going on it around this time. If not, you could be thinking about working with people overseas, or maybe even, dating people overseas, or, foreign people or whatnot. But there is, publishing is also part of this too. So there's some movement with, if you're like working on a book or a website or whatnot. So really great aspects here. Now on Wednesday, we officially move into Sagittarius season. Really love this for you. Now, this is kind of like a fun little flipperoo for you. Okay. And the reason I say that is because Sagittarius is your 8th house, and the 8th house is Scorpio ruled. And so, but the 9th house, Pluto and Capricorn in your 9th house, that is Sagittarius ruled. So it's a very interesting, like what's happening for y'all. Very interesting. All you need to know is Sagittarius season. So nice. It's a lot more like lighthearted. It's optimistic. It's really fun. It's adventurous. It's very, like your curiosity could be like, you could be feeling very more explorative, feeling a lot more free too. Remember, we had the sun, Mercury, Mars. They had so much, even with the new moon, right? In Scorpio, and that is very intense. So it's it's nice to move into Sagittarius season, and you're gonna appreciate it. And so there could be some activity with other people's money, other people's resources. This is the eighth house, so it's there could be things with investments, okay, investments or inheritance or joint resources, joint bank accounts. You could be merging bank accounts with someone else, because it also includes like your partner's income. It could be also bonuses, commission. So really big time for that around this season. But it still is, again, like that transformative energy that you're gonna feel, but in a really nice way with it being Sagittarius season. Actually, the moon also moves into Aries on Wednesday too. So really like just turbocharging this, right? I really love it. It's like go big or go home energy, just that double fire with Sagittarius and Aries. Really love this. Now, what makes it even more special is on Friday, Mars moves into Sagittarius. So, hello, absolutely amazing. We are officially, there's no planets in Scorpio. We're out of Scorpio season, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with Scorpio. It's just like, it was so intense. It was so intense with all those planets, and you probably felt the pressure. And even if you didn't feel any pressure or intensity around that time, you will feel, Taurus, you will feel maybe even like this week or next week, okay, that actually, yeah, I do feel a lot like more, there's less weight on my shoulders. So I really love this. It really is. I've made the analogy. Did you see the ending of Breaking Bad? I don't know if you saw that. When Aaron Paul got in the car, his getaway car, and he did that like crazy laugh cry, and he's like, I'm free. It's kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie, this is how it feels as we move into Sagittarius season. So I'm very, very excited for this. It's a lot more mutable energy. It's, Sagittarius is a mutable sign. We have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, which is mutable, and then we are approaching the full moon in Gemini next week, mutable. So it's just more being more adaptable to things. Like, this is, again, really, really nice. Mars is going to be in Sagittarius for the rest of the year. Okay. Very, very, very nice. I love this. Okay. So now here's where it gets a little challenging. I'm sorry. I know I have to do it. I'm just the messenger. So on the 23rd, the sun is going to square Saturn. On the 25th, Mars is going to square Saturn. So even though we're in this yes, we're free energy, and things are going to start feeling more lighthearted, and you're just going to feel a lot more free and adventurous and, more spirited, there is some tough Saturn squares to look out for on the 23rd and the 25th. Okay. 23rd is Thursday. 25th is Saturday. Saturn happens to be in your 11th house. And so, looking at what's going on for y'all, Taurus, it really could be something that it could be, you could end up, it could be just a challenge or just something that has to do with friends, like a friendship or a friend or a group of friends or a group you belong to, organization you belong to. All of that is the 11th house, because Saturn in Pisces is your 11th house. So I would just keep that in mind. I would just be, they can be challenging days, but just be patient. Just continue to be determined with your goals and your passions, and you will absolutely, you'll be fine. Okay. And I know that, if you're in the US like me, it is Thanksgiving weekend. So there could be some just a little, moments. Just be cool. Okay, Taurus, just be cool. You're going to be cool. You're cool anyway. You're the cool rider, right? You're the cool rider that, did anybody see Grease 2? You're the cool rider. Am I going to get that song stuck in your head? So just it's very interesting how we're starting. It's almost like the opposite of last week. Okay. So this week we're starting it off with a bang. Okay. And then the end of the week, the Saturn the squares are just, oh, it's a little challenging. The 11th house is also your hopes and wishes. So there could just be some like little like testing moments in terms of like your like long-term goals and plans and the things that you're dreaming about and hoping for. Because also remember, Neptune is also in Pisces too. Neptune's like imagination and creativity. So keep that in mind. It really is honestly like the way this, Pluto just make you feel like excellent, right? At the beginning of the week. And then when you approach the weekend, it's like you watching Katy Perry, okay? Singing live, okay? And you're just like, yes, amazing. And then you see Left Shark. And then you're just like, wait, what? And then it's like distracting you. And you're just like, can't you just dance right? What's going on? Like, there's going to be something that's a little just like, what? Like but again, obviously that is the lightest analogy. There may be something a little bit more, it may be a little bit more frustrating than Left Shark. Okay. Just keep that in mind. The good news. Okay. So there is good news about this weekend that comes along with these squares is that the moon does move into your sign over the weekend. Saving grace. That's so nice for you. Okay. So it's just like, matters of the heart. This is, being very practical and grounded. I would go treat yourself, have like a spa treatment, do something, go, get some extra fries with your, meal, maybe have an ice cream on top of the fries, whatever you do, Taurus, whatever you do. Anyway, let's get started, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you for November 20th to the 26th. Again, this is for Taurus and Taurus rising. If you want to read for your moon and your Venus, I would definitely read for, well, Venus is your ruling planet. I would read for, if you know your birth chart, okay? If you know your birth chart and the moon, with the moon going into your sign, possibly something that would offer you a lot more insight into what may be going on emotionally for you, right? That's what the moon is, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Taurus, for November 20th to the 26th, Taurus. Like I said earlier, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I think it brings the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Secondly, Taurus, you will see daylight savings has washed over Brooklyn. So I'm doing this reading at the same time I do it every week, but it's dark now. So it's usually going to be dark. And I have this ring light that I know makes it funny looking, but anyway, Taurus, Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't even have to say it. You can say it for me, Taurus. But if you want me to say it, I'll say it. You're good. You're good. You're really good. I can't even, I just don't know where to start. But we'll start with the fact you got the Hierophant ruled by Taurus. So what I love about this is the fact that you got the Hierophant in your past. So there is a sense of just like things are getting better for you. Like you are feeling a lot more spiritually active. You will start feeling it again, like this week with especially with that Pluto in Capricorn energy with Pluto, the Sun and Mars sextiling Pluto. But I'm already feeling it. That you're already feeling it. Feeling a lot, stronger, like you're feeling more in your element. Things are finally like working out for you. You're becoming a lot more influential. You're feeling a lot more comfortable in your skin. You're feeling a lot more empowered too. And you will throughout this week. That's what the Hierophant is. A lot of spiritual activity that comes with the Hierophant. He is a connector between, the divine and, what's above and our physical reality. And so he really loves like the structure. He loves organization, and there is an element of that is like things are falling into place for you. Okay. And it's definitely making you feel a lot more wiser, a lot more, again, empowered. I mean, come on. He's got the keys. He's standing between the two columns. Columns are gray. Gray in tarot is wisdom. He's wearing a triple crown. Who else wears a triple crown? Like this is like someone who's very influential. In fact, he is the first person in the major arcanas where other people appear. Okay. That other than the main figure. And that is, just think of them as like monks. It's just like you have all this deep sacred knowledge now, and you really know what you want, and you have all this confidence, and people are looking up to you, whether work or home or family. Like you are in a really good space, and I love that for you, especially because you got the magician. And so your life is changing in a really big way, and you are going to feel it this week as well. You just are. You are. I mean, we know the magician. We're kicking off the Fool's journey. I mean, you actually got the Fool, didn't you, in your last reading? And so, card number 1, the magician, the power to manifest whatever you want. You see, he's got all tools of tarot at his disposal. All right, so it's a matter of you really putting energy toward that. Okay, what do you want to manifest? You have that power now. He is one of only 2 people, by the way, that does have the symbol of an infinity over his head. So it's that unlimited potential, that limitless possibilities that come with this card. You even see the symbol of the Ouroboros. I mean, it's hidden. It's in his belt, but it's just like the unity of all things. It's the cycles. You're definitely entering this new cycle in your life. It is clear as day here. But think about where you want to put that energy and then act on it, because the magician is all about action. Okay. All about action. And there is a sense of just, again, that transformation that you're still going through. It's wild. It really is. I don't think I've ever used that to describe, someone's transformation, but it's awesome. Especially when you think about the magician, attributed to Mercury, right? Mercury is in Sagittarius. Again, that is your 8th house. So we have Mercury, Mars, and the Sun in Sagittarius. And 8th house, sure, other people's resources, shared resources, but again, transformation, death and rebirth, like life cycles. Like you are definitely, you're in it to win it. So just take that action, okay? Because remember, the magician is very active. You did get the Ace of Wands, but you did get the Ace of Wands in your challenge area. So looking at your entire spread here, there is something where it's almost like there's something that you're not sure about, I think. And it could be something very new that comes through this week. It could be like a job offer. It could be something, wands are your passions, and, they're even like your creative mind, ideas that you have. You could be like sitting on it a little bit. I would give it some time to just really mature out, and especially if it's something that you're just like, I don't know yet. And wands are very career related too. So there could also be something that you really, really want this week, hasn't happened, or something that you really, really want, it hasn't happened yet. And I want that to be the takeaway for you. The word yet. All right. Yet. It hasn't happened yet. But it just seems like with the 7 of Cups in your crown, you really, really have, it's almost like there's a disconnect between the things that are happening in your life and really directing it in the direction where it's going to bring all this fulfillment for you, like emotional fulfillment and, spiritual fulfillment and whatnot. But just really know what you want and take that action, okay? Especially with the 7 of Cups in your crown. So it does look like there's a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different ways you could go this week. And again, a lot of it could still be things that have already come through, or with the Ace of Wands here in challenge area, where it may just be something that you really want that hasn't happened yet. Think about if it's something that you really, really want. Okay. But I'm not saying it's not the wrong thing. Just, with the 7 of Cups, again, in your crown this week, just that's the only thing, is just really, really spend that time really thinking about, is this what I want? Okay. And cups are just, it's your emotions. It's things that, intuition, feelings, all of that. But you can see that all the cups are very different, right? So it's just a matter of like, being careful what you wish for, for lack of a better phrase. But even still, you're going to be fine. You did get the Sun in the root of your spread. I mean, hello. Hi, you're good. I mean, you're really good here. The Sun is optimism, it's opportunity, it's abundance, it's the sun, like I said, shining all this light on you. And so you're definitely going to feel that this week, especially as we enter Sagittarius season. With the fact, like I said, the magician ruled by Mercury being in Sagittarius. Now you have the sun, which is in Sagittarius. I really like what's happening here. And then you have the Queen of Wands in your future. So yeah, you're going to be fine. You're good. You're going to get whatever you want. The Queen of Wands is, very entrepreneurial. So again, a lot of work stuff here that may be a big matter for a lot of y'all. But again, the wands are very your passions too. Queen of Wands, she does have the power to attract whatever she wants. So I would say that once you know what you want, what you really, really want, did I just do that? I did. Once you know what you want, you're going to get it. But you've got to take that action with a magician, okay? It really is almost like saying, like, don't wait for things to fall into your lap, and don't expect to the things that just be laser focused. Don't have any moments of self-doubt. Don't have any moments of confusion. Again, I don't think that you will. I think that with the Saturn squares that are happening this weekend, that is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. So there could be something that maybe makes you try to second guess it. There could be, again, an argument with a friend who's like, why do you want to open up a bakery? You're so good at, pottery, or you do what I mean? Like, there could be something like that where it's making you question, like, do I want this? Like, but know what you want. This is your reading. This is all about you. And once you put that action toward it, you can get it. I say it all the time. The Queen of Wands is like, think of, I don't know, Rihanna or Nicole Kidman or Charlize Theron, whoever, walking into a room thinking of whatever they want, just like the Queen of Wands. Okay, speaking of charismatic, I mean, she is the most charismatic queen. There is, and the great thing here, what's happening with your spread is you do see that she holds the sunflower, and the sunflower has the full powers of the sun, and so you even see the sunflowers in her throne too. Okay, so and you got the actual sun card, so you're good. You're really good. Now let's get to your stuff. Taurus, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. So I am truly grateful. I really do appreciate it. And do you see what's happening here? Do you see what's happening here? You probably don't, because the cards, I don't know. Okay, I'll do this. I'll pull it a bit closer now that her, Ruby's dog bed is gone. You're good. You're good. You're really good. Let's get started. You got the Queen of Pentacles. What can I say? She's the richest queen. You got another queen. You got two queens here. So, I mean, you do you, Taurus. You're on the right. You do you. You do you. You're good. You're good. You're good. Queen of Pentacles, very different from the Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles has more of like a maternal side to her. And I'm not saying the Queen of Wands doesn't, but this is the Queen of Wands is, when I say she has a more maternal side, it's more in terms of having the resources to take care of everybody in her kingdom, like her partner, her family, her loved ones, her friends, her empire, her kingdom, right? She is the richest queen, okay? And so there is a sense of that coming out, drawing out, especially just looking at your entire spread here. But there's this sense of like abundance and wealth in your life as well. So just continue to again, take action toward your passions. You're gonna get it. But really, really, it seems like there is a sense of like money that's a big matter here. But ultimately, it really is just, I wouldn't even say money. Well, I'm going to say money because, yeah, you did get the Ace of Pentacles too. But just looking at everything that's going on, it's more of like this abundance and wealth that you feel in your life. Pentacles, sure, it's money and wealth, but it's also earthbound, right? Or pentacles are physical reality, our physical realm, or material realm as well. So there is a lot of spiritual wealth too that's coming through for me. Just you feeling in, again, like you're back. You're back. Bad to the bone. I mean, you're good. You're good. I mean, you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Pentacles in your external factors area. This is, yeah, you're good. You've got, you got a lot of new things coming through. Okay. Yeah, with the Pentacles, but with it coming up in your external factors area, there's a sense of you moving forward in this new, like, I'm going to show you this card. Do you see where my finger is? You see that golden pathway? Look at where it leads. It goes through the archway. And so it really is kind of like this gateway into this next cycle in your life, this new cycle. Aces usher in the most new change, right? Most like new opportunities, new beginnings. Pentacles, this is the biggest pentacle in the deck. All right. So there is this something coming through. Okay. Something new coming through into your life. It can be a new job. It could be a new income stream. It could be new salary, something with like money and wealth. Remember, with the fact we're moving into Sagittarius season, that is your 8th house. So it could be other people's money as well. Remember, I said that. Okay. Inheritance, investment, partners income, bonuses, commissions, whatnot. But it could also just be something that is like a new, remember I said material things, right? So a new house, a new car, that toaster oven you've been eyeing. There's a lot of like greatness here, but newness as well. You did get the 5 of Wands. All right, Taurus. So came up in where it falls in your staff. Actually, it's a good thing. It's like, it's basically you saying like, it's like cutting out the white noise, or or not even white noise, it's just cutting out the noise. It's like, no more. I'm just over like egos. I'm over like anyone bickering. I'm over like even me being in situations where, it's just exhausting, it's draining. Like, I just don't want that anymore. Especially like childish behavior, if that's a thing. I mean, it is children here, right? Children swinging their wands in the air. So a lot of egos at play, but it's just saying that is kind of like the biggest thing you don't want anymore. Now, if you've been looking for new jobs, if you've been looking to date, that's also a thing, is like, you are now like, I just want to be out of this like competitive environment, like and just get the things that I want. And it looks like you are going to, so you can stop worrying. You got the 2 cups and your final outcome. I mean, you're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. I would honestly really, really pay attention to the beginning of the week. Like, it may be really powerful for you, and you may really feel it. And if you are single, what better way to, kick off the week? Because there's so much. Remember, Mars and the Sun and they're both still in Scorpio, right? So it's still like. The Scorpio is your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Okay. Venus being in Libra, really adding up, like amping up your charm factor. And there's like so much like love going around. Venus being your ruling planet, but also Libras as well. So, really nice. But hey, you got the 2 of Cups. It's just like, some of y'all have found your soulmate or will find your soulmate soon. I mean, this is the, in layman's term, the soulmate card, the twin flame card. This is 2 becoming 1. This is absolutely amazing. I love the fact that you got this card. It is, every time this card comes up, I think of is it Aristotle, right? 5th century BCE, when he said love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. That's what this card is. You do see the caduceus between them, right? The 2 serpents around a rod. It's a very old alchemical symbol. I mean, so old, you see it in cave drawings. This is endured for like thousands and thousands and thousands of years, maybe even hundreds of thousands, who knows. But if you're into yoga, you know, it's like the kundalini, right? It's that driving life force from the base of your spine going through all 7 chakras, right? Into like boop, like your divine awareness. It's just spiritual awareness, divinity. And remember, this is like such a spiritually active week for you. And you were kicking it off with a Hierophant anyway, which is your card. But there you go. I mean, hello. This is amazing. So you're good. You're absolutely good. Now, if you're not here for love, this is also career. Okay. So just think partnership. Just think partnerships. If you're not here for career or work or any of that, this is a lot of platonic. There's platonic energy here, like with a friend. So with all that Saturn squaring this weekend, there could be like a little taffle with a friend, or just someone close to you, and you kiss and make up. Okay, so there, it's like you will be fine. And lastly, if you're not here for any of that, if you are, if you live in the, mountains by yourself, you're happy with that, and you should be. It's self-love. Okay, it's self-love. It's like, what's going to fulfill you emotionally, spiritually. You're absolutely good, because it's, at the end of the day, it's saying that yes, it's going to be there. You have it in your final outcome, the 2 of Cups. But come on, Taurus, you're good. You look at this. Once again, I love what's happening for y'all. You have the Magician and the Heart of your spread. I mean, well, look across your cross here. You have the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. This is huge. And then in your final outcome, you have the 2 of Cups. You got the Sun. You got the Queen of Pentacles. You're good. You're absolutely good. I honestly, like, there's really, I mean, you're really good. Just really know what you want. Here's the thing. It seems like you already know that there may be a lot of decisions that you have to make this week. Just drive all that energy toward this new thing that you want. I mean, you really are entering this new cycle in your life. There's a lot of newness. And then also with the Ace of Pentacles and your external factors area, oh yeah, you can expect some nice things to come through. But yeah, you're really good. Just if something that you wanted hasn't come through yet, remember, especially with the Ace of Wands, just remember that's the key word, yet. You really have to just think about it, where you want to put all that action. But you're good. I'm not even gonna. You're good. Anyway, Taurus, you're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. I want to hear. And you want to know what's really cool? You want to know what's really cool about this, about your spread? How you got the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, with the Magician, with the 2 of Cups in your final outcome, is because next week we've got that full moon in Gemini. That's your 2nd house of salary, of money, of even like material things. But anyway, you're good. Anyway, Taurus, thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.